Well, welcome back to Grandma's Corner 2020. Sometimes I've got the signs, sometimes I don't. So today we are continuing with our DIY projects, and I am going to teach you how to make On Guard hand cleansing spray. Now, this is a spray that I have in a bottle. And I bought these bottles online. They're wonderful. I love the colored bottles and I love the size. This happens to be a 2-ounce size. And I want to double check that that's 2 ounces. I'm pretty sure that's 2 ounces. Yeah, I think so. Because this one here is 4. Yep, that's a 2-ouncer. In any case, I keep these in the car, and anytime I'm coming and going, I don't always like to use those wipes that you can disinfect your hands with. They're pretty harsh on your hands. They dry my skin out. They dry my grandson's skin out, but I do love making my own with essential oils. And essential oils are awesome. You just have to be pretty careful about where you buy them and who you're getting them from, because not all essential oils are the same. I know we talked about this in our other video talking about the all-purpose cleaner, and I just want to reiterate, you do need to get a good quality certified therapeutic grade oil. I happen to use doTERRA, and this is a very reputable company. And I've been using them for years. I've been selling them for years. And I've been making all kinds of my own projects for things that I can replace as far as cleaners and skin toners and we're doing today, the hand spray as a disinfectant. I use them in cooking. I use them for diffusing. I use them in 100 million ways. And so today with the On Guard hand cleansing, the main ingredient for that is going to be the essential oil called On Guard. It is a proprietary oil, so you're not going to be able to find it at some of these outlet stores or department stores. And even though you do find some of those there, buyer beware. The quality of those oils is nothing like the quality of these. These are not cheap. For example, frankincense, I know I've talked about that before, a 15 milliliter bottle is going to run about $100. And if you're buying it for $9.99 at Ross, then something's not quite right with that. So in any case, let's get on to our On Guard hand cleansing spray. All right, so we talked about the bottle. This is going to be a 2-ounce recipe. If you decide that you want to make a larger recipe, if you want to do a 4-ounce bottle, that's totally fine. Just double this. And you also are going to need some aloe vera. And there are different kinds of aloe vera on the market. This one I just happen to have. And you are going to need some distilled water. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. So let's get our bottle open here, and I'm going to have to tell you, I cheated a little bit because getting this aloe vera into this little tiny opening here is a little bit of a challenge. So I use a measuring spoon, and it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of this aloe vera. I've already put in 2 of these. These are a half. Half and a half make 1. Now I need 1 more half. So I'm going to get another 1/2 teaspoon in there. And I'm also going to use a little bit toothpick to kind of guide the drops in. So as I'm dropping this in, I'm going to let gravity do a little bit of work, and I'm going to have it fall from a little bit of a distance. So you're going to have to aim, folks. Get your medical doctor surgeon hands going here. And you see how it's dropping in? It's probably not a good visual, but I'm just scooping a little bit in at a time. This stuff is thick, and sometimes it creates a solid gel blockage, and there's a bubble in there, and so you have to poke it with the toothpick until you get it all in there. All right, so I've got now my 1.5 teaspoons, or 3 of these, because this was a half, and 3 halves makes 1.5. I got that in there, and now I'm going to be putting in my proprietary On Guard essential oils, and I'm going to put in 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops, 1 for good measure. Now, On Guard. What's so great about On Guard? Well, On Guard is one of those amazing essential oils, and it has tremendous cleaning properties to it. It's also a really good oil that will support your immune system. I run it in my diffuser every single night. I have a diffuser that I put the water in, and I put 3 or 4 drops of On Guard. I may go ahead and add some eucalyptus. Sometimes I put a drop of frankincense in there. But this really supports my immune system. And I have to tell you, folks, it's been years since I've been sick. And I put it all back onto this doTERRA product that I was introduced 2 years ago from my daughter. So thank you, daughter Rebecca. All right, so I've got my aloe vera in there. I've got my 10 drops of On Guard in there. And now I'm going to fill up the rest of it with distilled water. Just good old clean water. Look at this cute little funnel. Isn't that awesome? Well, when you get into these projects, you buy these fun things. So I'm going to put my little funnel in there because I don't want to make a mess. And I'm going to pour my distilled water in here. I'm not going to go to the tippy top because I want to make sure when I shake this that I can get all of that aloe vera gel mixed in with shake your On Guard spray. All right, can mix it all up in there, and you're going to see through the bottle, you can see it's a little bit opaque. It's kind of a white color, and every time you use this spray, you definitely want to mix all that up and make sure the oils and the aloe vera, or the aloe vera and the distilled water are all mixed together. So I'm going to put a little spray on my hand, as I do when I come out of the bank, when I come out of the grocery store, if I'm going to go to my parents' house, and this does not dry out my hands. Oh! Plus, it smells really nice. On Guard is a wonderful combination of cloves, cinnamon, oh gosh, what else is in there? All kinds of good stuff, actually. Here's the spreadsheet on Guard, which you certainly can go to the doTERRA.com website, and you can look up some of these oils. But this is a combination of a lot of different kinds of essential oils that are fabulous. So I've already labeled this On Guard Sanitizer, so that way I don't get this mixed up with anything else. And I keep these in my car. I have one at my desk, and it's just a wonderful all-around hand cleanser rather than always getting some of that harsh stuff that's got a lot of alcohol in it, and it is very drying. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you learned something new today. Go doTERRA! Go doTERRA! All right, you have a good day. Bye-bye.